What is up, movie viewers? Dena Views and Reviews here, asking what you watching. Well, today I am watching Wife Stalker. Now, this movie stars Keshia Knight Pulliam, Trai Byers, Grace Byers, AJ Bernard, Alana Bernard, Deja D, Tiana Melvina, and Donzale Abernathy. It is written by Barbara Marshall, directed by Elizabeth Rom, produced by Ron Robinson, Kara Pfeiffer, Chet Fenster, and Richard Foster. Wife Stalker is a Lifetime movie that stars Keshia Knight Pulliam as Joanna and Trai Byers as Leo. Now, the movie once again focuses on these two characters, Joanna and Leo, and their family life. They appear to be this lovely family. Leo is a lawyer, and Joanna is devoting all of her time to caring for the two children, Evie and Aaron. But right from the start, you get the impression that something traumatic has occurred within Leo's life. He seems to be off a bit. His character, you can't quite put your finger on it. But he appears to be a good father overall, but is very inconsiderate and even rude to Joanna, who is trying her best to keep the family together, and she seems to be obsessed with improving or saving her and Leo's relationship, even though he seems to have just completely checked out of their so-called relationship. Now, when Leo meets a mysterious woman that has just moved into town by the name of Piper, this really changes their so-called relationship. She is the owner of a wellness center. He becomes completely smitten with her and does not try to hide it or conceal his feelings about her. He desires her and he wants to be with her. Joanna notices their attraction right away, and she even takes it upon herself to boldly confront Piper about Leo. But Leo seems to be very disrespectful when letting Joanna know what he intends to do. And his intentions on meeting up with her, he's calling it a business date or dinner, and he tells her not to wait up for him. I just found that weird. I'm like, what the hell? What husband deals with his wife like that? He was just so bold and careless about her feelings, and his actions just spoke volumes. I had completely written him off as a no good, cheating scoundrel at that point. But Joanna is hurt and she is devastated by Leo's actions and his choice to move on with Piper. And so she decides that she's going to investigate this woman and find out. She feels that this Piper character may be hiding something. And then she learns that she is involved in some very disturbing secrets regarding the deaths of her previous husbands, plural. Now, Joanna finds out some troubling information about Piper, her behavior as a child as she consults with her mother, and she learns of allegations that she may in fact be responsible for conveniently causing accidents that harm previous spouses and a stepchild. It cost them their demise. This sends Joanna on a desperate mission to convince Leo to listen to what she has learned about Piper's past in hopes that he will leave her, definitely not marry her. However, Leo doesn't seem to care, and he sees it as Joanna just simply being jealous and trying to prevent him from being with Piper. She wants him to at least remove her from the home before a similar tragic accident befalls him or the children. But that was to no avail. Even after sharing all of this information that she learned about him, even though it was disturbing information that she uncovered, it didn't faze him. Even though she was accused of having some involvement in the deaths of her spouses or causing them harm, it didn't matter. She is unable to sway him to leave her. But it is at this point that Joanna decides she must take it upon herself to protect and rescue these children from Piper's grip. I gave this movie 3 stars out of 5. It is a psychological thriller with a very interesting twist, and I would definitely recommend watching this movie. And if you are interested in checking this movie out, you most certainly can, because it is now playing on Lifetime. This has been Dena Views and Reviews, inviting you to like, share, subscribe, and leave me your comments on what you thought of this movie. And join me weekly for another review or movie recommendation. And I want you to remember, it's my view. Now, what are you watching?